Oh, I was gonna do my intro, but that guy's there. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to VanillaCraft. My voice has returned from last week. I don't know where it went, but it seems to be back now, and that's all that matters. And you know what else matters? You. I cannot wait to show you how the Untitled Bookshop now looks. It's amazing. I love it. So the little foyer bit hasn't changed too much other than like 2 new bookshelves there, and there's a few books there. This guy is still here. I'm kind of tempted to put a name tag on him and call him Henry, but if one of the other people on the server gets there first, I don't care. But look at this. It actually now looks like a shop. There's books and there's bookshelves and there's a vibe going on. It really feels like something that you'd actually want to go, oh yeah, I'd buy there. And we've got a chiseled bookshelf in the floor just to add to the vibe. Oh, it's beautiful. I love it. And actually, that's a really pretty block to have as a floor pattern. And if you're wondering what that gap up there is about, well, you will see very soon. But what's going to happen in these little gaps is I'm going to put some anvils in there. We also now have a stone cutter, just to make things a little bit easier. And if you're wondering what happened to the anvil that was here, it was put inside. However, I got a message saying that Andy broke it again, so I don't know. Maybe I should just make them their own anvil. I think that would just be simpler at this point. They did drop by the other day and gave me 10 iron blocks saying, sorry I broke your anvil. And obviously I'm going to keep one and put it into an item frame just to remember it because that's quite funny. And there we go. That's just very subtle, but I think that makes a huge difference, and I actually quite like that. Hang on.
Bear.
Hi. I'm here, I swear. I was just typing a message to someone. Because something a little... Oh my god! What spot do you want to steal? Oh, you want to steal this bit?
I'd like to put a little hut in here, yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
Like a little fishing hut.
Yeah, go for it. That would be really cute. I've been thinking anyway, right? I need a base.
Yeah, you need a base.
I need to start a base. It's getting ridiculous. I cannot live in a hole with villagers for this entire season.
Alright, yeah. Thank you very much, Bear.
No worries. Do you like what I've done with the shop?
Oh, I do, yes. It looks much nicer.
I am so happy with that. Oh my god. So that is going to be the plan for the windmill. I definitely need to come up with a design for how it's going to look. I've got some ideas brewing already, but I need to properly think about it. But yes, I am 100% going to have a level 30 enchantment table in the ceiling. At least that's the plan. Let's try and get that sorted. So we had a little mishap. An iron golem happened. And, well, I was trying to punch out a torch there and ended up giving him a little punch and he yeeted me to death. But here's what I want to show you. I have now done a level 30 enchantment table in the ceiling. Boom, look at that. So I died a second time to a zombie that had spawned down here, which is weird because it's pretty lit up. I didn't think zombies could spawn down here. And I know that Turtle is planning on building his little fishing hut down there. So let's go have a little snoop, see if he's done anything to it. Very nice, spacious looking fishing hut here. Actually, kind of speaking about fishing huts, right? I'm gonna message Galaxy at some point and say, should we turn this into a proper little pond for the area? What is that? What is that? Hang on a minute. What? It looks like 2 deformed, like, diamond pickaxes merged together. That's weird. That's really weird. Okay. 1. This windmill appearing. I think it's a windmill. Looks kind of like a tower, really, with, like, a thing on it. That is definitely different. It would help if I unmuted. Hello, did you build this?
I did not. I'm not sure who did. It wasn't here last night.
Because when I logged on this morning, I say this morning as if that's going to mean anything. But I logged on about 12 hours ago. Oh god, I've been on for a while. This was not here.
You didn't build this?
I thought one of you two did, if I'm honest.
No, I've been at my base.
Yeah, not that I noticed. We were going back and forth through it a bunch over to Dot's place.
I mean, I hope you would have noticed if that was
Yeah.
This is a mystery. Ow, ow! Get out
Hey,
of the bush! Get out of the
there's a bush there.
There's been a few times that I've seen Holden appear on the minimap and I'm like, oh god, there's a creeper. Oh, no, it's just Holden.
It had to have gone up pretty fast, because it sounds like you got on right after I got off.
Yeah. I've been playing for a little while, but I've been making a level 30 enchantment table thingy in the villager, not in the villager bit, but in the shop. And I've been getting a godly amount of emeralds as well. Look, it's actually looking like a shop now. I'm very happy with it. But the enchantment table is up there.
Nice in here.
Thank you, thank you.
Oh, that's fancy.
Thank you,
That's
thank you.
serious fanciness. When are you gonna start selling Bane of Arthropods?
When you stop breaking my anvils?
How'd you know I broke it again?
Someone completely ratted you out. I got a message and I woke up to the message. It was the first thing I saw this morning. Andy broke your anvil. I was like, really? Again?
Okay, it was by complete accident. I was just naming one item and I kind of forgot to bring back another anvil.
Oh my god, really?
I hope those iron blocks were good though.
Yeah, those iron blocks are behind drift at the moment.
Free full anvils.
Yeah. I swear to god, if you break them, I'm going to be so mad.
Each one of these anvils is about to start going away.
Yeah.
That's the weirdest thing ever.
It is.
Somebody must have built it super fast.
Yeah. Oh, actually, I might turn a spruce wood into a door first. I've got a feeling this spruce door is going to fit better than that oak one. Let's have a look. Oh, yeah, that's so much more hidden. That's a lot better. Do you ever make a mistake and then suffer horribly for your actions? Because I might have done that, and Andy might have had to come rescue me. Am I still dead? Am I still on half a heart? Let's find out. Oh my god, I am still on half a heart. Where is Duke my donkey? Thank you for saving me.
Yeah.
They just appeared out of nowhere and I thought there was only one and I was like, oh, it's fine. Well, I tried logging off and then leaving it for a bit and then reconnecting and they were just right in front of me and they were like powering up their bows again for another hit. And I was like, no, I gotta go. And so I've never disconnected so quickly in my life. My thoughts were, as I was offline, I was like, I need someone to save Duke for me. Because the last thing I saw was Duke going, no, getting hit by one of the crossbows.
I'm sorry for laughing. That sounds so much funnier than it is.
No, it's fine. I'm just annoyed that I wasn't recording because I was on a call with Turtle.
Oh my god.
Oh, I know. Yeah, so as I was explaining to Andy there, I got ambushed by about 4 pillagers and they all had enchanted crossbows and I didn't realise there was 4 of them. I only thought there was 1 and so I was on a call with Turtle as it happened and I was very panicky, much to his amusement. But thankfully Duke isn't dead and neither am I. But I need to update you guys about something. First of all, my shop is doing incredibly well. And I'm not meaning with the fact that, like, most shelves are now stocked. I've been thinking about it and there's quite a few books that actually aren't on here. Like Loyalty, Luck of the Sea, Lure, and there's some other ones as well. Essentially what I need to do is I need to expand the shop. And I have no idea how on earth I'm going to do that. Oh, there's a lot to do and quite a few apples to eat. I'm not actually sure why apples are my food that I'm eating at the moment. I think it's just because of the fact they're so accessible for me to get a hold of. And before any of you are like, hey, you're missing quite a key book. Yeah, I'm fully aware there's quite a few books I'm missing. I'm missing Respiration 3 and I really want that one. The windmill would be a nice place to live. However, it's just kind of an aesthetic for a nether portal, really. It's not really a place to live. But this is more of a communal thing that everyone uses. It's kind of the same for my shop. It's a very communal thing that people use, which is why I need to stop living there. And as the area is getting more busy, seeing as we originally just started with the path and then we added in River and Duke's stable, there's still a few empty spots that need a bit of life to them. I think back here behind the nether portal there does need to be some kind of orchard going on, but I'm getting far ahead of myself. I just need to find a place where I can have a furnace and a crafting table next to each other and a bed nearby and make a house into a home. But in order to do that, I need a house. Changes have been happening. Let me show you what I've been up to. The storage area is getting wildly out of control and I need a starter base more than I thought I would, which is still going to be a future bear problem. But as you approach my shop, you can just about see a few changes already. We now have a partition just here, and it's quite nicely decorated with spruce trapdoors, spruce stairs, and some spruce fences. I was going to try doing oak logs, but it felt too clunky and it just didn't feel right. And in here, we're going to have all of the books that we need, and it's just going to be like a second part of the shop, really. And continuing on the pattern of what the first sort of main section of the shop looks like, but I might put some anvils back here just instead of anything else. And in the roof up here, we're going to have another enchanting table, because that seems to work quite well over here. I have these villagers down here maxed out, and as you can see, this one has aqua affinity as well, and it's a pretty decent price, so that's really helpful. But this fella, he's got 2 books and they're exactly the same, Fire Aspect 2 and Fire Aspect 2, which I just found really funny. I also moved the signs that were there and there, just to make it all look sensible on one line, and I think that looks a lot more natural and a lot more easier to navigate. Plus it's more aesthetically pleasing. And if we come back here, you can see clearly where I'm going to be putting in some hoppers, and at some point I'm going to need to make this area out here just a bit bigger, just so that everything fits quite nicely. And I also need to move the entrance of the mine, but I think I know where I'm going to put the entrance now. It's a little bit clunky, but it works for the purpose. I might try and fix that again in the future, but for now I'm pretty happy with that. As well as enchanted books, I'm going to be selling normal type books and book and quills just so that people can buy them. And I think in the future I might do some quests like I did in Neuro SMP. But I still need to decide whether I'm going to do that or not, and if I am, then I need to think of some quests. Going back to this build that Andy and Drift both looked at and said, whoa, this looks interesting, I don't know who made this. I think it's time for me to stop being a menace and confess. I built this. No, I'm not going to carve out a mountain again. I was going to turn the nether portal up there into the windmill from Euro SMP Season 1.
Right, yeah.
And then I was going to live in the windmill.
So you want to build a windmill on top of the nether portal so people pop out in your windmill?
Yeah.
But then charge a toll for the nether portal.
Oh my god, I was literally in a call with other people about this yesterday, and they were like, you know what, you should charge people for using that portal. I was like, I'm not going to do that. It's not even my portal.
It's my portal.
You get a finder's fee.
Yeah.
So, Drift and Andy, I'm very sorry for gaslighting you guys. Okay, alrighty. I kind of built this. Came up with a design for it, and originally I was going to have purple as the blades, but then I was like, no, that's not going to be the good colour. And then I was like, oh, what about white? And then I realised that I didn't have the resources. But I did have cyan and light blue left over from when I was going to use it for the river. That's now the latest part of the build. Not gonna lie, it's a pretty cool build. I'm really happy with the way it's turned out. I was kind of fed up of just having a nether portal that had a few spruce planks on it for whatever reason, and decided to make an entire build dedicated to it. This doesn't mean that it's going to be my starter base. This is going to be a communal area, which is why there's a few crafting tables in here. I am tempted to put the crafting tables in the corners, just in the floor, and then in the middle of the room we'll have a map of the spawn. I think that'd be really cool to have. But first I would need to make a map of the area. I think I will end up going into that little gap there. I'm not entirely sure though. But that is it from your beloved Bear818. I hope you all enjoyed today's episode. It was a little bit chaotic, but I feel like I managed to do quite a few productive things, and I'm really happy with the progress that I've made. The next step is going to be making sure that all of the bookshelves have hoppers behind them, and possibly working on the map for spawn, which is going to go inside the nether portal room. If you enjoyed the video today, I hope you will leave a like below, and also comment down what your favourite part of the video was. The people who were featured in this video will be in the description down below as per usual, and I'll catch you all in the next one whenever that may be. Laters taters. Goodbye.